Hello, hello. Welcome to Handelabra Live. This is our weekly strategical stream. I mean, it's not always strategical, but it is a stream. I am John, aka Migrant P, and we are going to be showing some more new Spirit Island content today. As you can see on the screen, it is Many Minds Move as One, the third spirit coming to Jagged Earth. Yeah, Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. So let's all be excellent to one another. Say hello in the chat. Hello, Aristotle. It is a happy Tuesday. We have many minds move as one. This is an interesting spirit. It requires heavy spatial thought for beast movement due to its improved push gather and large numbers of beasts. Fear is pretty good as well. Control. So this is a really interesting spirit. It comes with 5 unique power cards instead of 4, and it can gather or push beasts at range 2 instead of 1, and sacred sites can count as beasts, so that's really interesting. Yeah, you'll become a pro on the digital version. We have innate powers by gathering beasts and pushing beasts. We have a pretty good defend power, kind of similar to Eyes Watch from the Trees a little bit. But it does require there to be beasts in the land, which is a new thing. I have coffee today, like last week. I preemptively got a coffee set up. You only start with 1 presence on the island, but you do get to put a decent amount of presence on with your tracks. You also have this pay 2 energy to gain a power card that you can use once every spirit phase when you unlock it, which is pretty good. Alright, we're just going to start with Prussia. Prussia 2, just to try the spirit out. And we'll get back to Russia shortly with more previews there. So will I win with many minds? Let's try for a prediction. Predict away. I have played a little bit. Not my first time ever playing this spirit, but it's still very early in the previewing, so there are going to be bugs. There's actually bugs that I know about that are going to come up. There's also a new feature in this version. Have a look at these guys. They look a little special. The explorers can now have the flag of their adversary, just to give a little more visual flair and remind you what adversary you're facing. That's coming up in the next update. Hey, Warfrogger and Kellen North. Yeah, the little flags are fun. We actually had a stretch goal on the Indiegogo for unique adversary invader pieces, and we've tried lots of stuff over, I guess, the years now, but nothing that we're really happy with, except the invaders with their flags. We decided, let's just go ahead with that. We had like different buildings and different colors and all sorts of different stuff, and never really clicked, but the explorers, they look cool, so we're gonna go with that. Might do something more in the future too, but for now, that's what we liked. Okay, so many minds. We have a build happening in the wetlands. So the powers I've got, I can remove beasts to skip invader actions. I can give it defend based on presence. I can move beasts and Dahan with them. This is a pretty handy power for blocking builds. For each beast past the first, push 1 explorer or town. And then we can just straight up add 2 beasts at range 0. And our innates, as I mentioned, gather and push beasts and do a defend. So I think we can stop this build pretty easily by getting a presence in here and then gathering. There is going to be a bug where this should let me gather these beasts, but it's not going to let me because there's a bug. I think there's a bug with that. Let's see. I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to want to go 2 card plays because of that bug. I'm going to need another card to get the beast where I want. But yeah, I should be able to gather into this land, but the range 2 thing, this is like something that isn't quite working right. I can't gather. I should be able to gather these beasts into that land, but I'm not allowed. So let's gather into this. Just to just to do that. And we're gonna use Pursue with Scratches and one other air card that we can gather. We need to have 2 beasts in here, right? So, I guess we can do this. We can get some Dahan in here and defend that next turn. So you can actually see that the gathering at range 2 does work. I can click here and gather this beast. But so it just doesn't work with that growth option. So that's something we're going to tidy up. We'll make sure to fix that. And then we can use this here, make Zephyr, and we can push you. I don't know that we have enough. We're going to have enough defend. Put him in there, so let's do that. And then we can guide the way on Feathered Wings. Actually, I think I want to do this in a different order, because I want to get these. I want to get 2 Dahan in here. Oh no, I can get 2 Dahan. Because I can. They don't have to stay here. Okay, hang on. Let's do that again. Your beasts can, like, pick up Dahan on the way, which is kind of fun, so. Moves beasts up to 2 lands. So you move them 1 land at a time. So I'm going to move here. Bring this Dahan. And move here. And bring both. I could bring 1 or both Dahan. It's kind of an interesting power. Very flexible. And it's also fast. Like, so many fast powers, right? Alright, and I get 2 Fear and Defend too. It does require beasts to be in the land. I'm just gonna make a note because I'm just noticing I'm not a huge fan of the targeting arrow. I think it could look cooler, right? I don't know. It's fine, but I don't know. There's something a little funny about it. It just looks like ants. Maybe it needs to be like... I guess when it's pointed up versus down, it's funny. I'm not sure. So if I use this on this land, for example, it's going to tell me it won't have an effect there. You can still use it there because maybe there's some reason you want to use it there, but it won't have any other effect. So let's get the 2 Fear. They explore the jungle. Yeah, the birds could spread out along the arrow or something. I don't know. And the birds are like, they have an up and down, right? And so it looks a little funny when they're upside down. That doesn't really come up with other spirits as much, so I can see why that's tricky. So we'll iterate on that a bit. So now they are in the jungle. And what do we want to do? We can, if we get 2 presents in here, we can probably defend that for 4 pretty easily. It's not gonna, it's not easy for us to get to, well, we could actually get to 3 card plays and we have enough energy, so maybe we just do that, but then we don't have like any energy at all the next turn. So I think I'll stay with 2 card plays and use this to defend. I think we're just gonna not stop those builds, probably. So this now counts as a beast if I wanted to. Hello, clever retort not... Oh, clever retort not found, but missing 1 R. Welcome. So I want to defend. And I could skip an invader action, but there isn't really a good place. How difficult would it make it so that Many Minds makes a sacred site, you could overlay a beast token design on the site? Yeah, that's a good idea. That is something we have considered for like Vengeances, Badlands, Blight, and stuff like that. So, but it's tricky because you could have multiple spirits and everything. But so it's possible. Something I will note as a suggestion. Something to consider. This is certainly like previously we had settle into hunting grounds, which is like a power that your presence can count as things, but like it's very rare that you actually come across that power and use it and whatever, right? So, whereas obviously with this spirit, where is settle into hunting grounds? Oh, right there. You know, and similarly, you have to decide per action with many minds. Yeah, similar for Nature Incarnate. Yeah, Nature Incarnate will obviously be a thing. So here we could get more beast movement if we play this, but I don't think we want... I guess we could skip an invader action, but I'm fine to let them build. We could do that next turn if we want. Let's just make more beasts. Oh yeah, the sacred site, like, lines could be something specific to... It could be beastie looking, right? Maybe, yeah. Some ideas. We'll play around with some ideas. That could be neat. It could be neat. Okay. Bees. Alright, so we want to defend to here. Actually, could we get... We can get more beasts in this land. And we don't actually need to use this defend card. That's kind of interesting, but we could get... Oh, we can't get more elements, so actually it doesn't matter. Okay. We do need to have this. So similar to Settle on the Hunting Grounds, you get to decide if your presence should count as beast or not. And one thing with, like, it's gonna... You'll see it's asking a lot, because the game doesn't really know if it's gonna matter or not. This actually could matter for this in some cases, so it probably makes sense that it does ask there. But some powers it's going to be like, why is it asking? We're going to try to minimize that before shipping, for sure. But there will be cases where it's like, why is it asking? I don't know. Which you've seen with Settle into Undergrounds if you played that power. New Spirit when? When it's ready. Still very early. It's not even in beta testing yet. But that will be this week into beta testing, and so soon. For any power where more beasts is net benefit, it might auto-count. Yeah. Well, I mean, Sea Monsters, you might want to do less damage. There are reasons why you might not want... You might want to do less fear, you might want to do less damage. There are reasons for that, so much teasing. Yeah. This is a very strategic game, and at higher levels, often... Not often, I would say, but say you're playing England 6, and you have, like, you already got a fear card this turn, and you're at, like, you know, one more fear will be too much fear, right? You want to make sure that you get the fear card the next turn. So, things like that. Okay, so we're going to do this. And I can push a presence. Let's go into this land. We don't really need to be there. We don't need the extra defend, right? We have enough. I mean, pending the event, but it's probably fine. And we could actually leave if we can gather beasts. We could gather beasts into... We could take away our sacred site, which I can demonstrate here, right? Because it counts as a beast, so you can do that. Yeah, this is Brandenburg, Prussia. Yeah, Bringer of Dreams of Nightmares can hold damage back, setting up 1 HP cities, and yeah. Let's gather this beast. I didn't want to gather that away because I need it for the defend, right? Next Explorer card matches all lands without town cities. Rude. Wait, what? That message came up at a weird time. Each spirit with at least 2 to haunt amongst lands either reclaims 1 power card or regains a unique power. Cool. Let's reclaim this. Then I think we take this, then we don't have to reclaim next turn. That's nice. Defend 1 in all lands. Yeah, you're hoping for a beast damage event, right? Yeah, so here for the Ravage, it's asking about beasts, but like it doesn't actually matter for Prussia, so this is a case where it's not going to be asking, but At the moment, the game doesn't know whether it could be important, so. Same thing for the Explorer. So they are exploring a bunch of lands because of the event. That event not have a reminder? Oh, it just says the next Explorer card, so the reminder eventually goes away. So, okay, so we're adding 2 beasts. I think. First, we don't get to use this twice, but we can use this to skip an action. Let's make sure we have 2 beasts in each land. Actually, we can probably get our defend, right? Yeah, we can get defend 2 in one of the lands and push away the rest. So we don't actually need to use the skip. We don't want to. We might just play for the elements. Oh, we'll probably use it. Why not? So here we could go for the pay 2 energy to gain a power card. I think we can afford that. We do this. We take 2 energy. We end up with 3 energy. And we get an extra miner. It seems good. I want to have a sacred site in one of those places. Let's put a presence in here. And let's make that a beastie place. We have this little button similar to Sharp Fangs where we can pay 2 energy to gain a power card. And yeah, there's a weird bug where this happened to me before. I used the button and it went to the fast phase. I'm gonna report it again. Yeah, I think I have to load this game because I can't go back. Maybe. Set an auto stop at the end of the fast phase. It's not, this is a bug. This is not something that I did. Aristotle asks, how would one become a beta tester for Spirit Island? From time to time, we ask for more beta testers, or there's an opportunity on a crowdfunding or something. So there is a finish playing cards button. Clever retort not found, but there's a bug here where it's going past. I might be able to undo here. Let's see if which of these powers would I have wanted? Probably this. Yeah, so let's go back and get that Trello card. Just developer stuff. It's doing it again. Come on. Okay, let's try playing our cards first. This wasn't happening like before, but it's obviously happening now. Okay. Play those. And I should be able to still play this. No? Wow, okay, it's really, really not working. Alright, so we're not going to use that ability. Let's go back to the start of the Spirit phase and do something else. I mean, it's fine. We just don't get to use that. It was honestly working in other games. There's something triggering it that's really problematic. I think instead we use this. And we can also gather beasts into a land. Sure. Let's gather our sacred site. We know that nature's resilience is coming. We can pick it. Our bugs represented by a beast token. This is a very early preview. Okay, I'm gonna let them skip this one because in case they get a boost, I don't want the Dahan to die. I could also, like... Oh, that's interesting. I could push both of them out of here with Pursue because this is 3 beasts. It's actually better. Let's send them all out. Any other spirits that could have custom graphics for flavor? I don't know. I mean, they all do have different presence tokens, so... here we're going to... Oh, this is range 1, 2 beasts. Why can't I use that? Oh, this is sacred site range. That's okay. We could also do this. We have like multiple ways. Sacred site range, but we can bring our sacred site there, right? Like this is the thing that we can do with many mines. It's just like, oh, your sacred site is too far away. Well, that's not hard. Also generating 1,000,000 fear. Shizlama City, build there. I think there are no cities, right? Push from a land with beast. Which could be that one. That's fine. Let's push from this land into the one with beasties. I guess it could. We know that yeah, actually, let's push it into the Death by Dahan lands so we know they're not going to get damage boost. Exactly. Gather 1 Dahan into a land with Dahan. Spend 1 per Dahan. Oh. Pouring rain outside suddenly. Interesting. An interesting choice. That's a very sudden rain shower. It was like sunny and nice. Gather up to 2 Dahan, 1 damage if Dahan are present. We could do that here. We don't have to skip the Ravage. I only need 1. Remove from a coastal land. Okay, I guess they don't build a city. And we're S in the order because of the skip. I'm gonna allow it. You can skip an explore, so that's why you get to decide with these kind of cards. Yeah, skip the explore. The early stage 3 card from Prussia. All right, let's reclaim. And oh, we have so much energy. Suddenly so much energy. 6 energy. That I feel like that calls for a major power. We'd have to frigate a unique power. Let's go for it. We don't have destroyed presence, I don't think. Strangling Firevine. Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna get the miner that defended here, right? But it's fine. I can do other things. We could also Instruments of Their Own Ruin pretty easily. The elements for that are better, right? And we're going to... That wants a lot of sun. Maybe... I guess this defend is pretty good for the next turn. I always feel bad for getting this one. You always want more beasts. Maybe this one. The one that has the sun that we want. Fine. That's fine. The threshold on this is like not something you really have to go for. I don't even know that I play that this turn, right? Next turn it's going to be bigger. Better. Better. Next turn. We can probably stop a build or two. Just like do that. We only have to defend 2. We do... This doesn't do anything though, right? Because we don't have beasts in the places we need it. So that's actually not useful. We could just play this. And if we do that, just like undoing all my plays. So if we do this instead, we have the defend, and we can get beasts into somewhere. Yeah, okay. We need another beast in there. So we can actually do it, can we? We don't have to defend more there. We can defend, like... I guess we can defend the middle sands. Maybe we end up putting something there. Oh, it has to be invaders. Okay, fine. I would like this to not build. Yeah. And you go there. That seems fine. 1 damage per beast. They're also like not ravaging. After playing Russia so much lately, it's nice to actually like kill explorers when you want to. Skip the build. All right. It's a nice time to skip it. Prussia wants to add a town. How about there? So instruments actually is not super useful now. But I could go to 3-card plays and play it anyway. I think I'm gonna do. Jungle double build. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to reclaim to get those guys out of there, right? With Pursue. What percent of event cards have beast effect? 50% have beast. Yeah. Different ones. Russia and Many Minds is interesting, yeah. That's going to be the next update, yeah. So, double build jungle, single build mountains. I'm thinking about reclaiming, but I do want to get to 3-card plays. Let's just get to 3-card plays. We're not going to be able to... I mean, we might get some fear, I guess. Are we gonna get to fear? We could skip action, so we could double skip there. Means I want to have more beasts in that land. We're not going to use this ability because it's apparently flipping out on us. We're just going to play without it. So I can defend a lot. May as well get the fear. I can remove 2 beasts. Oh, I have to, right, it's the number. I need 1 more beast in there. Okay. Just 1. You can get 2 actions. And oh man, it's 2 fear per. Yeah, the explorer flags are a new thing. I'm gonna strife in here because that's the only sort of useful place. I guess here would kill 2 explorers, but whatever. Add city. Joke's on you, there's no cities. Add disease. 3 damage to the Han. Oh, I can click this land. And, oh, push 1 from a land with Dahan, 2 damage. Awesome. That lets us stop something. Click a spirit. It has to be here. So yeah, we can stop them building in the mountain here. Oh, and we win the game. That's a bit what happens in solo many minds. You can generate a lot of fear and win the game pretty quickly without noticing. Alright, the outcome is I did win. Alright, let's play more Russia with 2 spirits, many mines, and green. Okay, and we're gonna go to Russia 4. Last time we played Russia 3. So let's get a prediction. Will I defeat Russia? I don't know where the Russia 3 prediction went, but did I forget to finish it? That might be the case. So we have green and many mines coming in. And no scenario. Difficulty 7. We're gonna have lots of beasts on the board. So we get to choose which land to put our presence and beast in. I'm gonna pick the guy in it already. They explore wetlands. Interesting. The wetlands are very coastal in these 2 boards. Get your predictions in for whether I will defeat Russia 4. Okay. So, with Russia 4, we have the usual stuff. +1 damage from explorers, destroying beasts, preventing destruction of explorers and fear, matching 3 or more explorers, but now basically everything after this just makes them faster. Not everything, but like that sort of does that too, right? So 1 stage 3 card after each stage 2 card. So the deck order is very aggressive. It's actually really interesting with second wave because that's a real stage 3 card. It's not like it lets you, and the invader stage alternates, which can matter for events and stuff. So it's very spooky. But otherwise, you know, the things still apply. Don't let too many explorers get into a land and all that stuff. We'll probably want to just block this Ravage. Wetlands are easy for green, relatively. We can push away one of these guys. So if we potentially make a sacred site there and get another beast in there, that's quite doable. I'm a big fan of putting a lot of presents out, so let's do that. Start getting energy. We're probably not going to use the Bay energy to get a power card thing again. We'll see. If we were like in a really tight spot, maybe we will try to use it. I want 2 air because we need to get another beast in there for not Guide the Way, but I mean, we might play Guide the Way, but yeah, we'll probably just play Guide the Way and potentially defend this or defend for green. I don't know. We'll see. It's good to spread the beasts out with Russia too, so they aren't like all piling into one land on the escalation. Here, probably the standard opening for green. We can probably defend. Our defend is going to be like 2, right? Unless we save. Is it possible to get a defend 4 on the second turn with green? Probably have to get this plant and play 2 cards. Well, you can play 2 cards just by doing that twice. So that's only 3 plant. You need to play 3 cards. You don't have enough cards. So it probably is possible by like gaining a card, but it's not easy. Let's say. We could destroy the town that they build here. That is probably a more feasible option. So by going here, doing this to destroy the town and give that, we get 1 damage, we get 1 damage, destroy the town, and then we can defend it. We could also Fields Choke, but like, hey, destroy the town, why not? We have the chance. We also have Proliferation, which I think we're going to want to put it into that other wetland. We can get an extra air, which doesn't do anything. And we didn't have to play this, we could have played that. We don't really want to play this turn, right? So let's actually go back. Since we're getting the air, let's add more beasts. Yeah, we're gonna see that prompt pop up a lot, but I promise it won't be always that way. Gather beasts. Now there's 2 beasts in here, so we can... That's a case where you do want to choose. And here, I'm going to push this guy. He can go just somewhere. It doesn't have too many explorers and whatever. Alright. I'm going to allow the build. Block the Ravage later. Mountains. Curse this inland town. And I could make beasts here, which we could... I think we'll have to defend. Yeah. Here, get rid of that town so we can defend it. All right. So often I take this and we take our second card play. Yeah, and I guess it needs to be a card Are we not getting our... We're not getting our... Oh no, we're... I think I need to take that plant to get to the defend. That's fine. We could just get away with one card play. I think I want to just get more cards though, so let's do this. We also got defend 10. Okay. Destroy all explorers. I think that defend 10 is going to be useful sometime. And I think having a sacred site here is going to be good. So hang on, do I... I guess I just defend those lands with, or block with sacred site or whatever. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. I didn't like get enough plant, turns out. But we can do that. We can just defend this and we'll make a sacred site here and destroy. Prevent that if we need to. Maybe we get a fear card or something like that. Well, I'll probably just defend this on my own down here. So we could get some Dahan in there. For the counterattack, we need defend 5. We could get to 3 card plays. Yeah, okay. And they're all free, so. Okay, let's get presents into here. I could also get the animal. That's another option instead of playing all the cards, but it's an interesting option. If I do that. Oh, we have defend 4. Yeah, just from that. So actually, we could just put defend 4 in there. We guide the way. From here. What's the most inaccurate thing you've heard someone refer to one of the element symbols as? I saw someone call this an eggplant on Reddit today. I thought that was funny. The air eggplant. I can see it. This sort of looks like a pen nib or like a pencil. Usually, like, I don't know. Jorbs has had some funny names for them. He's like the blue, or he just sees colors, but like, you know, people say mountain or leaf. Chili peppers for animal. Nice. Yeah, I mean some of them are obvious, like moon. You can't really go wrong with that. But the sun, you know, fire maybe, I don't know, but it's funny. But like, yeah, earth, or is that mountain, or is it rock or stone or what, right? An animal's like claw. The law of claw. All right, so we're gonna give this to, turns out, green. And green gets to push the presence. And if we defend, we're just defending. Which usually I don't kind of bother with. on lands that are gonna blight, but whatever, like, I don't know. If we put another presence here, then we have enough to defend it. So like that's 0 blight. And we also got this, which could let us skip actions. We could skip an action in the jungle. This is a stage 1 card, right? So it's jungle or sand, which is like not a big deal. I guess if can we gather 2? I'd rather, if they're gonna skip, I'd rather not come into this blighted land, right? We can move our presence, of course, that's a thing. Yeah, just 2 is good. And do that. We got a fear card. Don't generate fear for destroying buildings. How about for not destroying explorers? Add disease, 2 damage to Dahan. So that's gonna be nothing useful, unfortunately. I guess it can be in this sand. And it has to be there, which sucks because our Dahan are there. Get a bit of energy for, turns out, just one of us. Remove from an inland. Oh, awesome. Block builds. That, I guess we only block 1 build, but that's 1 less, or it's 2 less damage here, right? So it's actually notable. And we don't have anything slow. Well, we do, but not the right spirit. And let's just send this back here. Allow it. And we're gonna allow it. I don't want even lands to have 3 explorers, or like 2 explorers, because then they explore into it and make your life worse. Let's go into the land where green is. The jungles are fine. It is sands, so hey, it worked out. And there's a disease here. Creeper's Tear doesn't do anything. Okay. Things are getting more interesting now. That's a blight. This should be fairly defendable. Nothing and just a blight. So I think here we're going to reclaim and take minor power. Defend 4. Swarming wasps, though. Look at those elements. And adding beasts. And pushing explorers out of the sands or whatever. It's gonna go lean into that. We can get up to 5 card plays. That's pretty good. We should be able to get to defend 4 pretty easily. I should be able to get over here to push this guy out. Maybe we can push out of another place too. If we have a water, we get to gather more. We want water and animal potentially. I don't really want to play these, like for their effect. But gathering more is good. Actually, we get to push as well, which is really strong. So which one is more useful? Probably this. We could like... This is 5 damage. Just defend more here, basically. That seems good. Over here we could reclaim. We could also gain another power and energy. Because we don't really have to do anything this turn. If you can take a major, we'll have 5 energy. Let's take a major that we can just play all the time. Look at this group of powers. Holy moly. Pent-up Calamity. Pent-up Calamity is excellent. Paralyzing Fright is excellent. These are all excellent. I think it's I'm a sucker for Pent-up Calamity, and it's got great elements for green. Paralyzing Fright is obviously awesome. Let's take that. And that has actually elements that I want. Let's get rid of Stem the Flow. And let's start moving down here to help out if we need to. I can actually get more energy. We even get Defend too. We could like stop this blight if we wanted to. I'm gonna stop this build. We're just gonna stop the build totally. It's gonna be great. I think totally. So what we can do, we have our defend, but we need more beasts in here for that, don't we? Neither be... Actually, yeah, I don't know that we get to do it. Because... I guess maybe... There's no beasts there right now. If I add a beast, there's 2, defend 2. That's enough defend. It's not the greatest. Just thinking if it's possible to get this guy out. I'm not sure it is possible. I mean, Pent-up Calamity does it. Then I can push a presence and reach here, but I need one more beast in there and I don't have it, right? But I think we determined that we don't need that. Okay. Because this has much higher range, right? So... And I can gather at range 2. Yeah, you can do so much. So add beast. Also push the explorer, but I think adding the beast is better. There's only 2 beasts there, but that's enough. Oh, this only works on another spirit. It only works on another spirit. That's less good. That's less good than I had planned. It's great in solo. I mean, it's still good, but that doesn't work for what I want to do here. Okay. So I think, I mean, what's just going to happen is they're going to build more. But I don't need to play Boon of Soaring Bedevilment, right? Because green is not in the places where they're ravaging. We want to play that, though. And maybe we'll do something with it. We want to get the full defend here. So hang on, is there... I think we can still stop this build easily. So bring beasts. I need to have 3, right? And I guess I could have blocked that ravage instead of stopping the build, but it's just a blight. And we can send this guy here. Guess he can go there. We can defend it. That's worth a fear. We have nowhere else to really use that defend. Okay. And Pent Up Calamity I was gonna use here. Because I think now these powers don't really do a whole lot. I mean, I could literally push those guys away, but they're getting there in the Ravage. I'm gonna do that, which does kill an Explorer and send one in there. And yeah, I mean, we could block them exploring the sands if it's like a, well, it is coastal. It's like 2 in 5 chance that this does something. We get a fear from that anyway. Cool. We're gonna stop another build. Build in Lammoth City. Sure. This can be in this wetland, which is like fine because we have a sacred site there. This can be just in this. I don't like it being in the back corner. Uses up the disease, but we can say you do not get to do that. We don't want them to ravage. Let's put them here. And move him to the coast, I guess. So no build in the sands. We just needed help from the event. Gather 1 Dahan into a line with Dahan. Defend 1 per Dahan. I mean, we get rid of singletons because of events, I guess. That's probably a good idea. One damage inland with Dahan. We could send a guy out of the back corner. We could, I don't know, just trade Dahan trade explorers between these 2 lands. I don't really want to send this guy there. Let's just trade these back and forth. Unless we have Creeper's Tear in a place that matters, it doesn't matter. We don't have enough uses of it. Hello, we're trading our explorer friends. You can go there. can go there. I guess jungles might be getting rough here. Let's see. Couple blight. No build. Sands. Hey, worked. Oh, it's kind of rough. Do we have any way to stop that ravage? I guess we could like overgrow into it. I guess we do that. Go in and defend 10 there. So add an explorer to, yeah, mountains or wetlands are fine. Problem is these ravages are like actually a problem because the one explorer does add a blight. And pushing a town doesn't solve it. We can push Dahan into here, and we should be able to pull off a defend there. So let's get Dahan here. We also have Pent Up Calamity that works there too, right? Oh, we have Drift Down into Slumber. That is great. It is cheap. The elements are not amazing, but they're fine. Unquenchable Flames is really good with Pent Up Calamity, though. I mean, so is this. If we take Drift Down, though, it's free, and it's working great this turn. We forget it later for a major. That all seems great. I don't get to use it this turn, do I? I only get to play 2 cards. We have a fear card, surely. Something will help. Oh, we can like. I'm wondering, can we get the defend per land or whatever? How much damage is here? 8, right? It's a lot. We could give the boon of swarming bedevilment. Oh, that can make the sacred site. Hang on. That can make the sacred site. And so then we can defend 4 there. Or here. Cool. And I think we just want to like play our cards. Can we... Oh yeah, we have a freaking light here. I think we can get Dahan in here and defend it with our innate well enough. We can put a sacred site in there to count as beast. This might be a fear card trust fall, I think. Let's go for the always animal. That makes defend 7, which we definitely don't need, but we also need to have 4 beasts in there. So here, that's really nice. We can defend 10, we can defend 4. I don't want them to kill that beast, right? We can guide the way on feathered wings. Take both these to Han. And We get 4 fear if we get 2 more beasts in there. Which we can easily do. It brings more sacred sites, I guess, but... Defend 7! Alright, this just hopefully we get defend 1 per Dahan or something. We didn't get that. We're losing our Dahan from this land. It's annoying. In the single land with the most invaders, that's... Oh, it could be this or this. Okay. That's fine. I don't want... Alright, so set up for all of this. We are... Yeah, we can put an explorer in here. And one of them gets killed. We don't have to put anything more in there. We don't have enough damage from the Dahan there anyway, so let's do that. Each beast generates fear if invaders are present and moves to an adjacent land if not. This is going to be a lot of fear. Yes, my sacred sites are beasts, thank you. We get like... How many? There's 5 beasts on the island plus 3 sacred sites, so 8 fear. There's no movement. Unfortunately, these 2 are leaving. Put them here, so they're close enough to this land if we need them. Remove 1. Oh, hey look, remove 1 from a land with Dahan. Goodbye. And this guy who's here by himself, I guess. Skip build actions where Dahan outnumber towns, cities. Okay, they're skipping the build there at least. Allow the ravage, and we're gonna push you in there. Killing explorers. Oh, we have a stage 3 card coming up. Put you in there. Mountain and jungle. That seems a bit dangerous. Are there any ravages being caused by 3 explorers? No, just the sands. 1 sands. Oh, this guy has 3 explorers. You can see the new icon. That wasn't there last week. That shows us that has to do with the Russia victory condition. Let's add 2 beasts somewhere. Hiya! Okay. We could make a sacred site and prevent that ravage, but it's going to continue being a problem. We're reclaiming here and taking a major power. We have lots of energy. Infestation of venomous spiders. Also tigers hunting. We have beast powers. So add beast, gather up to 1 for each beast, 1 fear, and they skip 1 action. And if I have earth, I don't have earth. Oh, I do have earth. I can do damage. It's also 1 damage per beast, push up to 2 beasts. That's also very good. Sun and moon. I don't have moon. Feels like infestation of venomous spiders, right? Seems real strong. I can get the threshold like all the time. So yeah, I need that stone card, earth card, and then any card that has, I have air all the time, and I have animal all the time. So just that, play with that card and we get the threshold. Cool, so just don't forget that card. I like swarming wasps. We have a much stronger skip now that doesn't remove beasts, so let's do that. And I need to play that card. Cool. And then something else. So this Ravage, we do need to block, but we have a big defend for that. Can give the defend over to... I think that defend is going to be more useful next turn. This is going to let us stop a build. That lets us stop a build. Yeah, let's do that. Only get together one beast, but I think that's probably okay. We probably want to do that here, or here, or here. Yeah, the 4 damage actually is best there, so. Okay. Green, what you doing? This land is an issue. This land is potentially just destroy a presence to block. We can play 3 cards. We could play 4 cards. I'm kind of into playing 4 cards. Let's get presence into here. That's going to be a spot where we're going to want to skip stuff. And also this. Boop, boop, boop. Just play all your cards. So skipping 2 actions is enough, right? And if they happen to explore mountains, we get to kill everything, so that seems good. Actually, order matters because I want to defend here first. How about you generate 1,000,000 fear? I also get to, like, add presence, but I think just pushing 1 guy here is fine. I'm gonna put him there, because I don't have anywhere else for my defend 2. I kind of like Pent Up Calamity here. You can probably get a beast into one of these lands in case we get beast deal 2 damage or something. Yeah, I think having the presence in here is going to be good. Let's go for more energy and go up this way. Maybe not in that land in case something happens. Yeah, let's put a beast in here. I could bring presence in there, but I don't. Well, actually adding. Let's bring Sacred Site. then we can add... Oh, hey, that's not supposed to happen. Teaming host. Only gathered one presence instead of two. That's a bug. Bug! Been pretty good so far. Bug-wise. But that is a bug. When you treat your sacred site as beast and do something to the beast, it operates on both pieces of presence. Alright, so let's not do that because that's not very correct. And gather that. So, I guess I could have used Pent Up Calamity there instead of defending it, but we had the defend, so. We could use this in a land to stop a build. I guess here now, actually. You like make sure that this kills everything. Kind of like making sure that this is done with. Remove one beast. When they skip the action, then infestation will go out, so. Do that. Each city does +2 damage. Add disease, ignore disease. That's fine. We have Pent Up Calamity. Let's put that in here. The Blight. Ooh, 1 fear where they outnumber 3 fear. Remove from a coastal land. Guess it's just these two guys. If you end up putting an icon of beast in Sacred Site, you can also make a toggle for counting size of beast not by clicking on it. Yeah, probably not. That's not exactly how the game is gonna work. So, because you can decide per action, so. Alright. You are gonna move. Oh, wait, what? How did. Oh, right, because they wasn't destroying them, was removing them. Russia. Energy. Wow, bunch of energy. Per sacred site. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just 2. There could have been more. Okay. Ravage. So that one we're gonna skip. This one doesn't do anything. This one does send an explorer somewhere else. So we can just go over here. And this one we're going to destroy the presence. I'll allow it. Disease is being blocked this turn. We'll prevent the Ravage if we need to. We have defend 10 though, right? So we could defend it if we get to Han around. It'd be nice. Here. We have the defend 4, right? For jungle, so I'll allow it. And we'll skip this build. Hey, it's a mountain. So we're adding bonus explorers. I'm gonna put 2 in here because we do have a ravage going on there. And I don't want to put an extra one in here. Oh, I can put them in my sacred sites. Ahaha. Don't want to put it in there. Don't want to put it in there. I mean, in here's fine. More fine. That's also fine. Skip the explorer. That does damage, but they're already dead. So that would have killed everything, but we weren't sure, right? And let's add beasts in here. We right now have 6 blight, but that's obviously not going to actually happen. Push a town or 3 Dahan. I would like to get Dahan in here and defend it, right? That would be really good. Oh, I have Creeper's Tear times 3. I can destroy a city. Presumably a city that matters, like this one. And I can't quite get enough Dahan in there, but I can get 2 Dahan. Seems good. This one I think just dies. Let's reclaim. And we could take another major, but I think we have good majors to use. Let's take this. I'm not sure what I want there yet. I think using constant currents to move that town would be good, but I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. Down here, could get up to 4 card plays for next turn. We do have Gift of Proliferation available. Oh right, we have defend 1 per presence in the land, which may or may not be helpful. We might just block that ravage again. We can get to Han where we want. Here I think we're just going to send these guys away because we don't want them to build. Send them all into here and maybe put a big defend. I don't know if we can do that. We're going to get defend 7. Put 1 more explorer in there, right? We could get Dahan in there. 1 Dahan. Not 2 Dahan. That seems okay. All right. I don't know that we need any more presence in there, though. So let's get presence somewhere else. Let's go up here and be helpful. Potentially. So I think I should place the energy one because green can give me the other one. Gives us another place that we can get them to put explorers to if we want on the... Well, they're not escalating this turn, but... We get full on that one, and we got defend 7 on that one. So we're gonna play 3 cards. We're gonna get defend. We could push this piece over here, and then that's defended. So defend 10 here. And block this. 1 second. invited me while you travel with you. All right, I've returned. So we were deciding what we're gonna play. We're playing this for sure. This is kind of annoying, but I don't know that we can do anything about it. I mean, we could overgrow there. We could block it. We could do that. It's not terrible, because then we could... And the Bedevilment doesn't really do anything, but, you know, that's fine. I think we just let it blight, and we block it next turn. Maybe we still overgrow there. What do these do? We could get this Dahan out of there, if we wanted to. We could duplicate tokens. I like this, even though the elements are bad, because it means that they don't build here. Next. So there's that. I mean, they don't build anyway because there's disease. But it means they're not there. Not being there is good. Generally. I think I click on that and play 4 cards. 1. Don't actually have to play this, right? There's nowhere that that does anything. So it's like, is it worth saving into Han for a card play? Maybe. And just like place more presents because stonks. Don't even get the defend 2, but I don't need it. We don't play Pent Up Calamity, we can play that next turn. We could Pent Up Calamity to like clear this land. That's also, that might be better. I like that better. I don't really need to overgrow. We get the threshold? No, we're still short fire. We don't even need to defend there. Hang on. Stepping things. Okay, let's click that. It's free. We do 3 damage. You go like into the sand, I guess. This guy dies. Everything is good. Boom, swarming bedevilment. You go there. 1 damage could pop through, but we have a sacred site, so we could also defend it. We have defend 2 there. Like we could, there's a chance that this just defends, right? So we want to guide away. Make sure our numbers work out here too. I think they do. Yeah, we need 4 beasts, and that's very easy to do. Maybe this one? here. So, small blade potential. This one we can stop. This one we can't, but we can get the Dahan out of there. And there's a chance that this gets like defend 1 and then Dahan does something. And we can proliferate. We can have all our presence on the board. Let's just go somewhere. Adding more beasts. Defend 1 per Dahan. Cool. Also, Scapegoat kills a whole bunch of guys. So this, I guess it's 3 damage right now, but one of those explorers is leaving. So to make sure to put them in the right place. So order can matter here because you can send guys running around all over the place, and we can end up with more ravages than we want. So I don't want more explorers down here than I had before, so I can trade them between these 2 places. These ones, unfortunately, only one of these guys is leaving, right? So it's actually fine. You go there. You go there. You go there. Then I can end up with 1 here. So I can send 2 here, and then 1 gets sent back out. Here we can send him here, and he can come back. Yeah, let's do that. And then these guys push back into here, I guess. Like, yeah. I guess that has defend 5. We can send... Oh, yeah, we only get 1 coming back from that, so... Russia's weird. All of them are going to die here, except 1. So, but we can have defend 5 there, so... He can go... I guess he could go there, but he can go here because we have 2 Dahan. They're going to do their thing. So... one of these is going to go in here. And another one is going to go in there. And then now here isn't blighting, right? So we don't have to destroy presence. And we can send you back here. Very productive scapegoats. Add stripe to an invader, -1 health per stripe. Ah, so we could stop this blade if we want. Seems fine. No complaints. Long time no see, Wargasm Eternal. What have you missed? I don't know. When was your last time that you were here? Jagged Earth is out with 60% of the content, and we're previewing the stuff from the next one, so... I want that Ravage to happen because we're going to send some explorers around. So we don't want them to go there, though. We want them to not be in the mountain, so... we'll put them somewhere else. You've missed many funny comments, not from Evil Dice Monkey, sometimes from Evil Dice Monkey. Don't sell yourself short. Alright, 2 damage. I really don't want these explorers to be around so much. Too many explorers. And 4 damage remaining. This does provide... Oh no, they have visibility to that mountain no matter what. So yeah, let's... Once again, get rid of explorers. We do have to push one. Yeah, push one in here. Cool. You gotta stay on top of these explorers. They aren't gonna stay on top of you. The first is a town, right? Yeah. So, that's interesting. We can put the town in a place where they would otherwise have 3 explorers. Like here and here. You have the chat log. I don't know if I'm a low talker, but I do try to have the microphone not clip. So, there's that. You could try turning up your volume. I can make the audio output be like higher, I think. I don't know how you do that in OBS. Is that a thing? But like I don't want it to be clipping, right? So maybe there's a way to like set the output level overall to be higher, but I don't know how to do it. The computer's at 97%. What about Twitch itself? Twitch has its own volume setting. Maybe that can sometimes be very low, like the volume on the video player. So. Okay, mostly fixed it, sure. So the Ravage is actually pretty okay. We have 1 land, 1 mountain that's blighting, and it's just a single blight, no big deal. I think we just let that happen unless we could skip it with things. But we have jungle wetlands. We have a stage 2 coming up again, which is going to be jungle, wetlands, or coastal. So infestation in a wetland is probably a good idea. We can take this town out of here so they don't build a city. We have so many beasts in there. They should do something. Yeah, there's lots of claws. I guess we could, like, infestation there. It destroys the stuff. Fields choked. We don't have a... Yeah, we could destroy this city with Creeper's Tear. Do that. Even though they're building more cities. We can still push a town somewhere. Like this one I think is potentially more problematic. This infestation gets 4 fear. That's pretty good. Maybe we just infestation there. So then we push the town here or here. So as to not build a city. I'm fine with it building a city here because we have a sacred site there and it's easy to deal with. Put them in there. Ah yes, my name is John. I mean, it's a fairly good chance of getting that right in North America, I would say. We take another major power? I think a minor power. We have a really good major power. Renewing Boon. We don't have a lot of destroyed presence. We literally have 1. These are all not the best elements for us. We like to have Earth as an option because like the only one we... So let's like pick this one, I guess. Light Calls to Like is kind of fine too. But it's also like not great against Russia. We could like remove that blight there, I guess. That could have been a thing. Let's do that. We don't really need to defend this turn, so we can focus on stopping builds and things like that. Do I have the threshold on this yet? I don't. Add more beasts. This gets me the water. Cool. That seems good. We got defend 7, which is enough for that. So maybe we defend it by putting 4 beasts in there. I don't know that we're going to do that, but it's an option. Here, I think we don't reclaim. So our powers are all about defending. Yeah, I think we do reclaim because our powers aren't actually what we want to do. More defend. Isolate target land. Like Badlands. Badlands are amazing with green's power, right? It turns this into 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. Like, yeah, it's very good. Let's click that. And add a presence to jungle or wetland. I guess we go into here. I could place the destroyed presence, but I want the energy. Probably it's Pent-Up Calamity. Oh, it means we don't have energy for playing many cards. This works to stop a build. We can give a presence over. I kind of want to get that last one. Play Quicken just for 1 damage to each building, I guess. Yeah, we can do that and then blow up everything in there. That's pretty good. I'll use that for the damage, I guess. And, oh, click your discard to reclaim a card. Who has a reclaim? What? No one has a reclaim. It says that we have a reclaim? That is not true. Maybe there must be something wrong in the deck list. Unless, like, something is wrong and it's supposed to, but I don't know if that was there earlier. We can check the tape, I guess. Yeah, so green's power, the repeat is a new action, right? So I'm pretty sure it works that way. I could be wrong. I think that's how it works, though. Oh, innate powers are a single action. But if any power repeats the power, the repeat counts as a new action. Yeah. So it works for green because it's a repeat. According to this Reddit post. But I think because it says repeat this power, you can look at this Reddit post and see if that makes sense. That is how it works in the digital version, which I believe is correct. Alright, stop asking us to reclaim. Good. Okay, so here, there's no other good place for a Quicken, so I guess it's possible that we push a town in there or something. I mean, here it's just happening. We don't have to gather a beast. There's really no point to. And okay, what else? We can push up to 2 explorers. We can add beasts. We don't want them to. We can put more explorers into there. Problem is they're far away. We could just defend that place. I don't know. We could put 2 Dahan in there and defend it. Alright, I don't think we're pushing anything in there. So 1 damage to each. We have Proliferate, which means we can make a beast here. The problem with pushing explorers is that now they're going to be ravaging in places. Like the only safe places to put them in here. Which isn't even that safe, but it's safer. I think we can do that. Let's do this. Push 2 explorers into here. It's an educational stream. So that stops that build. I want this to work somewhere, which we could, I'm sure, make it work. We have to defend 2. We need 4 beasts in there, so I'm wondering if we can take some of these beasts and put them in there. Like we surely can, actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. But I'm short 1 beast. So is it worth it? Probably not. We can just like... Oh, they're ravaging there now because I put too many guys in it. But we're skipping the ravage. But we can like allow the... If we allow the ravage, we get defense. Blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. I just want the fear. I'm thinking that we can push these guys out of here. We can also push out of here, but the problem is there's no place for them to go. But from here, they can go into this mountain that we can defend or stuff. There's just too many explorers. It's hard to get rid of them all. So let's do this. Let's do the same thing. Gather, 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 gather. For each beast past the first push 1. So we put 3 in here. And we pursue. Put the town. The town is one thing that doesn't cause an extra ravage. We actually do get rid of it, and so let's just let that blight. Just throw them in there. And we could add wilds. Is there a place where wilds actually does something? I guess here it does something. There's no wetlands with 1 explorer where it matters, so let's add wilds there. And we do have... Oh, there have to be invaders there. Okay, so before I push those guys, let's get the max fear in there. Complicated turn. Defend 2. Add wilds. So this is going to block this build, I think. We have 2 blight? Oh, here. But venomous spiders is stopping that. And we send this explorer into the mountains. Seems good. They're building a whole bunch of stuff, but I think we're going to reach tier level victory very soon. Yeah, very, very soon. So I think it actually is fine. We have 3 level 3 fear cards as well. Add a city. There are no such lands. Add disease. This came up last game, right? There's no coastal buildings on that land. Oh, and we get the clever cooperation. 2 damage in the land push to. So, is there one where we can... Oh yeah, we can like push into here and stop that build by like, I don't know, just... We can make them build in one less place, I guess. That's funny. It doesn't really do anything. Is there another place? I guess we can like kill the city here. That's kind of cute. I guess this guy is going in here. They will always ravage in that mountain. If they even make it to their ravage, they might not. The fear card might just win. Strife. Doesn't matter where this goes. Everyone is dying. I don't know, to an explorer. Or defend. Push any number from one land. We could have stopped this. We can actually put more stuff in here. This is all weird because of the 3 explorer rule. We have like these zones with 2 explorers. I guess we could like push 2 in here and then 2 out of here. Something like that. That's fine. That mountain will always be ravaging. For the 50 seconds they have left. I'll allow it. Oh, there's disease. Allowing to build somewhere. Oh, that was from that. Should be able to go back from that. Oh, because the Explorer card came up. I should have blocked that build. That was the spiders. That's fine. It would have just won the game. Add explorers. Sure, it doesn't matter. We're gonna win the game in a second. Ah, okay, now we win by skipping the explorer. Doom spiders. We don't get to use our creepers tear. All right, we were victorious over Russia. 4 with many mines in green. Prediction complete. See all the extra information at the top of the screen and the end game screen now. You can see, you can't see what our last fear card is. It's secret. But we still had lots. We had 4 more turns to go. 5 more turns. You can also see your forgotten powers now from last week. And look at all the cards you had. So that's going to do it for today. That's been the preview of Many Minds and Russia 4. These are going into beta testing, and so they will be available soon, but you know, we're not announcing a release date just yet. Many Minds especially, I mean, both of them are pretty complicated and change the game in different ways. And so they need testing to make sure that they're ready to go. But stay tuned for more previews and more news as it comes. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in for Handelabra Live in the middle of the day in North America, but for Europe it's the evening. So hope you enjoy it, and we'll see you all next time. Dolphins Dive is coming up on Thursday this week, so check that out. Have a good day. See you later.